Hi guys, good morning. It's Xine and I'm in the kitchen this morning. It's coffee time. It's time for the percolator. and I was enjoying the morning view. I have today off work. I think I'm going to log in for about an hour or two just to tie up some loose ends, but it's a relaxed morning. I'm technically off the clock. I was at the window and the sun was coming up, and I figured I'm gonna share my joy. Hey, I just watched a video by Miss V underscore NYC, New York City, Miss V NYC, and she was at Sheepshead Bay at a wooden walking bridge, and I really enjoyed how she put her video together. It took me away for a moment, and I was totally immersed in that scene. The shimmering water. She filmed it at, I think, dusk. So just as the sun was going down. So you could see buildings around the perimeter of the large bay, shimmering, the lights were twinkling, the people were walking past, biking past, skateboarding past her. I think I saw some boats at a dock, I'm not sure. And it just was nice. So check out Miss V underscore NYC. And she doesn't have any space between the Miss and the V. It's MISSVEE underscore capital NYC. I just thought I'd share because that's the first YouTube video that I saw. And she's so dear. Okay, so coming back to the percolator, I had washed it and took the pieces apart, and so we have the vessel itself. It's like a vase or carafe. What do you call it? A kettle. Have that, and it has this spring form inside. It just sits right down inside. And this will hold the coffee basket. And you put your ground coffee into the basket. So for the percolator, you just measure how many cups of water you want. And I like to prepare 6, and usually have some left over, and it will fill like one of these mugs, maybe 2.5 times. So it's just enough if I want more than 1 cup of coffee in a day, or if I want to offer some to a family member. So I already have 5 cups of water in here, and just add the last cup. And of course, you can bring this right to your tap. And we're gonna boil it, so I believe the tap water is fine in this case. What next? So then I'm gonna measure my coffee, and for this brand you have to read the label, because some brands you need like 2 tablespoons per cup, but for this one, and with this device, this percolator, just single tablespoon per cup is just fine. It's full flavored, full strength. So I keep my handy measuring tablespoon, and I measure out 6 heaping tablespoons, 4, 5, and 6. I like using this. It's like hands-on, and I don't have to worry about purchasing the baskets or the pods that come with the electric coffee makers. This is simple. It can go right on the fire, on the stove. Let's see. All right, so I've measured my 6 tablespoons, heaping tablespoons of my favorite coffee, and this is just an original roast, but I feel it has a good depth of flavor to the coffee. It's not weak. So some people like to add a dash of cinnamon or nutmeg. In this case, I'm just going to keep mine plain. I like it that way. Put this little lid on. I guess if I had filled it way to the top, this lid would keep it from keep the grounds from spilling out. All right, so yeah, this just fits right onto the stem. And here's the lid. Has the glass handle on top, so when it starts to boil, we call it percolate. It starts to bubble up into here. You can, and you'll see, or I will see, when the coffee is boiling. So I'm gonna put it on the stove, and that is it. I'm gonna put it on high and let it come to a boil. That takes like 10 minutes. I usually put my timer on and go in the other room and set up my computer. And then when it starts to bubble up into this lid, and you can see it, and you can also hear it bubbling, then it's time to lower the flame into like maybe the lowest setting or second to lowest setting, and let it simmer for another 6 minutes. And after that, you'll have a good, to me, it's like perfectly strength of coffee. And it's also according to the directions that came with this particular percolator. So yeah, that's how I do the coffee. And I'm gonna put it on the fire right now. And here, guys, for my international audience, I'm using just a gas cooktop. And I have set it to high. And I'm gonna put a timer on my stove for 10 minutes. And it'll be good to go. I wish I could have caught the picture of the deer that was staring at me through the window. That would have been interesting. So yeah, thanks for listening in, and maybe I'll do a coffee is served short later. Have a beautiful day. Hope to catch up with you again soon. I plan to be out and about at some point today and tomorrow. My sister and I have plans, and if it works out, I'll come back and make the strawberry jam and film that and share it. So, blessings, friends. Xine in Maryland. Bye.